Okay. Now, Facebook. I've been seeing some information that came out actually is like 2017, uh, about August roughly, um, and then November, where they're saying that Facebook is out to take over YouTube. That's what they're saying. Um, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. They have a watch tab on Facebook. Um, I haven't really seen it. So they did mention in an article that I'll have down below in the description, where they talk about only a few will be able to do it in the beginning. Right now, you can download the app if you have an iPhone. That will be down in the descriptions as well. Um, and then there's a Discover tab you can for Messenger, and that link will be down in below as well. It's set up for businesses and as well as individuals, but it's a little vague. Um, I've signed up and lots of information, but it's something I'm learning about here, and it's fairly new to me. But again, I'm just out to make it. Hi, Danielle. So there's this new way to make money on Facebook, and they're saying that they're gonna take over and just put YouTube to a shame. And so on this watch tab is for movies, for you can hang out with your friends and watch a ball game. Um, you can put in your own content that may be pertain more to like an Instagram upload, possibly, from what I'm seeing. Uh, but if you get their watched app, um, and you get Messenger's Discovery, um, which I'll have the link for that down in the descriptions. You, they have some videos in there that you have to find. They're there, but they're kind of hidden. They're not in your face, unfortunately. Uh, so I'm just out here just making it known, saying, hey, if you don't know, check this out. And Facebook saying there's an article that I've read that says you will make 55% on Facebook. Well, that was in 2000, like I said, 2017, about August, as well as in November. Watch was launched in August of 2017, and they did mention to a few select subscribers, which I'm not sure what that's about. But and I guess Apple, kind of holds a market corner on that right now because if you have an iPhone, it's an iOS. They say soon it'll be available for Android. Now we're talking, it was launched in August of last year. So that's September, November, December, January, and we're in February now. That was 5 months ago. I'm thinking that it's going to be soon. I'm thinking it will be released to us that have the Androids. But in the meantime, Apple's definitely cornered the market, and I'm sure they're selling more iPhones as the end result. For the people that really want to get in on this, like right now, at the foundation of this groundbreaking, you know, I mean, so if you have an iPhone, you're in, man. I'm gonna have the link down here in the descriptions. And for those of you that are still unsure where the description is, how do you get to the description? Because you go all the way to the bottom and you'll get to the comments. Well, the description is, like I've said, and for those of you that don't know, it's right underneath this video right here. It's right down below in this corner, right down here. It's a little bitty triangle. It's upside down. It's gray. You just tap on it, and the drop down will drop, and you'll be in the descriptions. And then you'll see the description, and you'll get the links to what I'm talking about. Now, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. This channel is normally a how-to channel. I'm going to create another channel so I can do this, what I'm doing now, and give a rant here and there once in a while, or, you know, maybe just I'm out with my wife having dinner, you know, for whatever that's worth, maybe. But, so I'm going to have to create another channel for that because I am really consuming my how-to channel right now with this last 3 weeks of this, and trying to help those that are here, that have been on Facebook, have been on YouTube for some time, and you've got, you know, quite a few followers, and you're monetized, and what a kick in the gut, man. A few bad apples spoil the whole bunch. Facebook, I don't know what they're going to do on their end, what kind of safeguards they're going to have in place. But YouTube, come on, YouTube. Don't let the few bad apples spoil it for the rest of us. Penalize them. Yes, I did see an article recently, today, matter of fact, that YouTube is going to punish those that have stolen videos and those that are abusing their accounts. Now, how they're going to punish them, I don't know. They're going to kick them out. You know, I suggested, you know, you take all their videos down, you put them on a thumb drive, and you send it to them. C'est la vie, you know, but don't punish everybody else. You know, it's like, that's just wrong. You know, it's like if you were growing up, you had 4 or 5 siblings, and one child, you know, did something, you spank all of them? Really? Come on. That's what you're doing, YouTube. This is wrong. I really hope somebody reads my reconsideration video, listens to my reconsideration video. I have some solutions in there and showing you the benefits of not doing this to everybody. You know, I almost have my 4,000 hours. I consider myself very blessed in that area. Now, 10,000 views? Well, no, I'm quite a few months away. But now it's going to be years because of this. Why punish me? Why punish everybody else that has not abused it? You know, I really hope somebody from YouTube, somebody that can take this message and put it in the ears of somebody in Google, within Google, somebody that works in Google, somebody that's in corporate. Please, man, I can only hope somebody hears it, you know, and sees and can relate and identify and understand what I'm saying and go, you know, that guy's got a point. This is wrong. We shouldn't penalize everybody because we have some bad apples in the bunch. You know, you've got 1 million apples and you've got 500 bad apples. Pull them out. You know, clean off the rest of them. You know, don't penalize everyone, please. You do have time to reconsider. You know, you can always change your mind. Always, remember? You do it at home, right? How about extend that to the rest of this community and show us as creators in the world that you really have a heart and care? Because I'm sure you do. And I just really think if somebody from YouTube, Google hears my reasoning, I think they'll agree with it. And you can change your mind. Wow, what a statement that will make. That will make the news. That will really make the news. I can hear it now. You're not going to believe this, but Google has actually given the content creators of YouTube, those that haven't violated the trust and hasn't abused their accounts, they're not going to lose it, and they're not going to be under this, they're not going to be penalized. Wow, what a statement that would make on the news. What an example Google would be setting. So I really hope, I'm extending myself out here and stepping out in faith to be talking, to be saying this, because I believe that this can happen. This is America. It's not communist China or any, this is, or Russia. This is America. And united we stand. United we've always stood. And united we've always made it. So come on, Google, I'm pleading with you guys. I really hope you listen to my reconsideration letter, to the reconsideration video to the CEO of YouTube, Susan Wojcicki. I hope that's heard. I hope it gets forwarded to the CEO, the vice president, the secretary. I hope somebody hears that. I hope somebody hears what I'm saying now and looks it up and sends them a copy of it. If you know somebody, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And unfortunately, I don't know anybody in any high places. But there will be somebody that listens to this that does know. That there is you do have contacts. You do have access. You are friends with. It's a small world. And how often and how many times have I seen that in my own life? You meet somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. It's like, wow, who, what, really? What? No way, It's a small world. And so I believe this can happen. So I hope it gets changed. So back to the platform, the Watch platform that Facebook has in place. It may not be open to everybody at the present time, but you can definitely sign up for it. Discovery on Messenger. I have that down here in my tab, and it'll be down here. And you'll be able to access it, and you'll be able to sign up and get the app, which means I'm assuming that means that you will be able to start producing some videos just like you do on YouTube in Facebook on this platform called the Watch platform. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Share. Let's build this community where we help one another. And again, on my channel, you subscribe once and then you're a friend. You're not a subscriber. You're not a sub. Because a sub, what's a sub? Submarine going diving, going to get locked up in a submarine and stuck down there and get claustrophobic? No, you're not a sub. On my channel, you're a friend. And I'm really hoping that all platforms, we begin to look at one another as friends, not subs. How rude is it, And everybody hasn't even given it much thought, as much as I know many people don't even like the sound of it. So I'm hoping to be that spark, to get that fire going. This is America, united we stand. I remember growing up walking down the street, and Saturday morning, there'd be a woman out in her front yard watering the lawn or in her flower bed. And it was good morning. And they'd smile back and say good morning. Or there's a fella mowing his lawn, and you're walking by and they'd wave and you'd wave back, and this is America. that's just about gone. Now, being a carpenter and doing finished carpentry and doing custom staircases, I have been, I have worked in very influential neighborhoods. And it's still like that in the influential neighborhoods. People trust one another. It's middle class neighborhoods where you don't trust your neighbor. And then undesirable neighborhoods, you don't trust nobody unless you grew up there since you were a kid and you know one another. But this is, but it doesn't have to be like that. And especially on this platform, you know, this gives us that opportunity to rebuild and build some trust. And violators need to go to jail. Violators need to be penalized. Violators need to be punished for it. They need to respect what we have here and this community that's here. And this is important, and even the people violating know that it's wrong. They know they're screwing up. They know they're messing up. They know. You don't have to tell them. They know it. So come on, guys. If you've been messing up, repent, get right, turn around, put it in reverse. Nothing changes till you change. Come on. This is America. Let's make it great. Let's get back to basics. And we're getting away from the basics that America was built on, and we're taking a nosedive, man. We're just plummeting down. But right here we have that opportunity to turn it around, and that's what I'm saying. We can turn that around right here, today. Yes, there's hope, and there's always hope. But there's right here, we have that opportunity to turn that around. And I know we can. I have faith in America. We can do this. Christian or not. Christian, yeah, makes it easier, definitely. But we can. And, well, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. The links will be down below, so if you have an iPhone, I don't know why this isn't talked about. I don't hear anybody bringing this up here on Facebook. I don't hear anybody bringing this up and talking about the watch. Is it the biggest, best kept secret? Nobody, those that know want to keep it to themselves because they don't want it to become, oversaturated or something. This is America. United we stand. The love of money's the root. Not that money's evil. Money's great. It's a blessing. It's the love of it. Cheating for it. Hurting your fellow man for it. But so let's spread the word. Let's let people know. There's this platform where you can. I don't know. It's factual. It could be hype. I do have to stop to consider. This really could be hype. I don't know. And so, but that's what I've read. You can make 55%, 45% going to Facebook. I'll have some articles down here in the description as well. So subscribe if you haven't, and let's not isolate our subscribing. Let's subscribe to everybody. I'm a woodworker. I'm a carpenter. I like to weld. I like to, heat up metal and make things. I like doing all kinds of stuff. But we need a diverse platform. If I need help, what if I'm wanting to learn how to play guitar, and yeah, I can watch videos, but if I can ask you some questions and you can answer me back, or if you need to know how to cut an angle, or you need to do something with your tile, I bought books on tiling. There's not a whole lot of helpful information in there. I mean, there is, but not when it comes down to what you really need to know. A lot of that's missing. on YouTube here, a lot of these guys are leaving out information, especially the critical parts that you really need to know. Like I showed you in this last video I was doing on the shower curb and going up the wall. Cutting those angles and getting that cut level so that everything's straight. These are the most critical points and they're left out. I'll show you putting up these little pieces on the wall on top of each other, you know, but that shower curb is at an angle. So that means the tile sitting on is also cut at an angle. And how do you do that? And then how do you get that top perfectly straight so it's not sitting at a slight angle? You know, if you don't know, how do you accomplish that? When you don't know, you know nothing about doing anything. You just think you're going to do it until you run into this problem. You're going, holy smokes, man. Wow, where do I go from here? You're just stuck dead in the water. But if you can ask me, if you can send me a message on Messenger, or, you know, then I can get back to you. I can tell you, or you can tell me, and we can work at that out. You know, we can be here for one another. That's what I mean by friends. I don't mean just, you know, calling you a friend, but let's do what made America great. Let's do it. Let's do what made America great. Let's be there for one another. You know, I remember hearing stories and movies on TV, you know, where America was new and getting started and somebody new come into town and everybody pitched in and helped them build a house or build a barn. And, you know, they helped one another out. We can do that right here. And we have a perfect opportunity to do that, whether it's Facebook or YouTube or any platform where we're interacting with one another and we can communicate. You know, I'd really like to see develop this platform where we can all get together and meet and talk and share our ideas and our hobbies, and we can brainstorm and have this think tank. And some of my first videos I put on here 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, I discussed that. I mentioned that. I mean, and that's the platform, to be on this, everybody be in the same place where we all meet and then we can interact and do this amongst ourselves. So I'm going to shut up. I hope to hear from you. You know, but we have to work together. I mean, we don't have to do nothing. But I know I'm not an island unto myself. You know, we can help one another on our strong points, you know. My weak point is your strong point. Your strong point's my weak point, you know. And that's just how it is. And we're all interconnected. And so let's unite. We stand. And let's be friends, not subs, not an abstract, you know, thing over there called a sub. Let's be friends and take the steps here to be friends. You know, okay, we're acquaintances. We're not friends, we're acquaintances. But you become friends, you know, the more you interact. And let's help one another. That's why I'm sharing this information. I want you to know. I want to know. You know, I'm not making any money. But that's not what I'm doing it for. That's not what I came to YouTube for. When I learned there was some money to be made, and then I learned that you could actually make some really good money, I was blown out of the water. I'm just in unbelief going, no way, this is too good to be true. You know, because what's the rule of thumb? If it's too good to be true, it is. Not on this platform, it's not. It's very real and very true. And that's icing on the cake. So I say, let's help one another. You know, that's why I'm sharing this information. I haven't heard nobody talking about this platform or giving you information to it. Now there's a lot of information. Like I keep mentioning Roberto Blake. He gives out a wealth of information about YouTube and how it works and how to get around and how to make it happen. You know, solutions to problems and links to connections. And, you know, then there's this Nick Neiman and Dave Eves, Daryl Eves. You know, I think those three guys, you know, make an excellent combination to build your channel, especially if you're new here on YouTube. So that would be Daryl Eves. That would be Nick Neiman. That's Nimmin, I believe. And Roberto Blake. These three guys, they all have different areas of expertise. And if you're new here, having those three guys under your belt will make all the difference in the world in your channel. Robert Blake is also good when it comes to being motivational. He's overcome some hurdles, I'm sure. I'm really hoping to talk with him one of these days. I keep putting in his comments, what's it take for us to talk? I'm really hoping. So anyways, for what it's worth, again, I'm doing my part, and if I can make a difference, then that's what's important. So let's stay strong. Let's unite, and let's make this happen. And it is happening. It is happening. But let's not give up, and don't give up, because there's always a way. So I'm going to shut up. So God bless. Take care. Bye for now. And truly, never give up. And remember, taking action is where success is. You got to take action. It's fun to talk about it. It feels good to talk about things and share your ideas or your thoughts. And if you don't know how to take that action, then that's where you need to learn what you have to do in order to make it happen. And often that's where the stumbling block is. So let's get over that stumbling block. Let's find out what it takes to make it happen. And it starts right here by being friends. Because I may know something you don't know. And what I know may help you do what you need to do. And you may know something or have some information that I don't have, which helps me to do what I need to do. And, you know, this is what I'm saying. We can brainstorm, share our ideas, and we can help one another. So I'm shutting up. I always say that and I keep talking. All right. So I'm signing out, and keep smiling, keep looking up, and never give up, because there is always a way. And I'm just keeping it real. So God bless. Bye for now. And keep looking up. Till next time. Tell him I'll be soon.